It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Our featured matchup tonight out in Toronto, where the Raptors will be going up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Kawhi Leonard in action tonight, the winner of multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. Shaq, for wing defenders, where do you have him ranked on the all-time list?
Well, I shook his hand the other day, and his hands are as big as mine, Ernie. But to answer your question, I think he's in a conversation with Pippen and Jordan.
And Jordan, wow. Now, he's one of the best perimeter defenders ever, but those guys are in a company because they've done it on a big stage, Shaq. But he's very intelligent. I love the way he approaches the game defensively. But doing it on that big stage consistently as Pippen and Jordan did, whew.
That's saying something.
That's saying a lot.
Time for tip-off. We send it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
We're in the city of Toronto, the home of the Raptors, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And back in Toronto following the road trip, it's the Raptors on their home court. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
And I think for Toronto, not a perfect start to the season, but they're in a position where all it takes is one modest winning streak to jump into that tough spot.
I'm guessing they're not that far off. They may be taking a while to hit their stride here, but once they get going, they'll be off to the races.
How about just getting along? I mean, obviously you want to win and play well, but what about teammates just getting along?
You know, Kevin, I love it because I think there's an expectation if you don't get along, you can't win. There are some teams you can see these two guys don't like each other, and they still win. But then the teams that is sustained for a long time is the teammates that get along. What you want to do is set, goals that's realistic. And if you can do that and obtain that, then you have pretty much a good team.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Martin and Millsap at the small and power forward spots. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Jokic in at center.
One shot, gentlemen.
And the free throw, no good.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Green passes to Lowry. He's off on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Barton kicks to Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
No finesse that time. Millsap attacking the rim.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Lowry with the ball, out guarded by Murray. Outside, Green. Leonard against Jokic. Leonard, no luck.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
For three, Murray doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
So you know that every game these two teams play will be an exciting one.
Now here is Lowry. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and they're just hitting 20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
Here's Millsap. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Very quietly, Paul Millsap just goes about his business. He's a tough competitor.
Leonard kicks to Ibaka. Down low and stolen by Murray. To the middle, here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Portland. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball. A moment now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Second in steals, fourth in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals, he's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. And Jokic wide open, he shoots. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Jokic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a 2-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
Ibaka, the pass to Siakam. Buries it down low. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night. The Nuggets leading by 5. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me physically we're the stronger team, and we need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Out left to the wing. Here's Siakam. Millsap covering. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Raptors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Steve, for the Raptors the last few years, regular season hasn't been a problem. It's been all about the playoffs.
Yeah, the Raptors have the goal of making it out of the East and to the finals. It's the right goal to have with the way they perform in the regular season. This team, they will always be measured by their playoff runs. This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Leonard against Barton. Outside for Lowry. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Leonard.
Lowry gets more and more comfortable launching threes the longer he's in the league.
Barton surveying the floor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here tonight. 2 shots. That free throw good from Barton. Both free throws good from Barton. Raptors trail by 6. Lowry finds Leonard and stolen by Murray. To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. Barton against Leonard. Outside, Green. Here's Siakam. He has 6. 5 to shoot. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Siakam. Millsap covering. The drive by Green. That one goes in.
This is something Danny has been working on, putting the ball on the floor and taking it strong.
Murray kicks to Harris. Murray against Lowry. Now here's Murray. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Just 4 to shoot. Over Ibaka. Murray, good. Murray's got his first points in this one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Green. Feeds to Leonard. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
To the middle. From 8. And again, it's Denver. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 6. Barton against Leonard. Shoots over Barton, and it's Leonard missing.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Harris's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Ibaka slams it in.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Here's Murray. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
And the shot goes down. And now just a 2-point Denver lead.
If you can't get Leonard a look inside, this is the next best thing. Terrific touch from mid-range.
Murray. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
I love it. Really, both teams running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth.
Now here is Lowry. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the triple. Denver leading by 4. Barton outside. And he banks in the layup.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ibaka outside. Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A new group in now for the Raptors. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Kawhi Leonard. White, he's checked in for Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Trey Lyles comes in for Paul Millsap. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Malik Beasley in for Gary Harris. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Miles. Beasley with the rebound. To the inside. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. Pass to right. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet kicks to Miles. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Ibaka dishes to Miles. Just 5 to shoot. It's good.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
And it's Murray penetrating. Miles with a wide open look. Misses off the right iron.
When you watch Anunoby play, he does so much well. Makes his teammates better. Not easy to do as a young wing player. He's a fantastic passer and does a very good job of reading the play.
Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray the pass to Lyles. Inside, Plumlee. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Well, with Anunoby, so much of his impact, Steve, doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah, that passing from the wing is what will set OG Anunoby apart in his career. Already a strong defender. Doesn't need to touch the ball to impact the game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And that one misses. Steve, we know you're not going to become an official anytime soon, but is there a rule you would change in the NBA right now if you could?
Yeah, I look at the zone defense. I would love to go back where you're guarding your guy in some form or fashion. I know when I played, there was totally different rules about the legal defense, and it was basically imaginary line right straight down the middle. If you crossed that line, you had to go and double team somebody. I look at it right now, there's teams that are so good, they're just kind of playing a zone, and it's forcing us to see teams take more three-point shots.
And here are the Nuggets now, after the Raptors pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. Beasley up top, defended by Miles. The pass to Plumlee. Beasley left side. Here's Lyles. And again, Denver no good. And it's Wright with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Murray. In the corner, Miles with it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Beasley outside. Inside, here's Plumlee. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The 6'11" Mason Plumlee out of Duke, Greg. He's got a live body.
Very athletic, Kevin. His mobility enables him to defend smaller players on the perimeter. Offensively, he is a threat to finish at the rim.
Here's Van Vliet. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Now, here's Miles, trailing by 4. Here's Craig. Here's Hernangomez. Off target from outside. Miles against Lyles. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beasley outside. to the right side. And the three ball is good. Craig's got himself on the board with 3 there. Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Van Vliet. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. It's Miles on the wing. No good on that one.
And barely anyone in the area, and still he whiffs on the bunny.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complementary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
They've got C.J. Miles, Anunoby out there with Wright, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown." That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game. He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. The Nuggets leading by 7. Beasley outside. Here's Craig. Pass to Lyles. Shoots over Miles. Again, the Nuggets score.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Right side. Outside for Miles. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Anunoby. A 3-pointer off the mark. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Knocked loose. Pass to Beasley. And here is Lyles. Shoots a fader. Again, the Nuggets score.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Siakam. He's got 6. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Miles.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Beasley kicks to Lyles. Hernangomez in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Beasley with a clean look. Lyles, that one's not going to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Craig. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
His first shot coming late, and there are the Raptors with another bucket. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beasley kicks to Craig. Back to Beasley. Pass to Plumlee. Miles inside. Wright's there. No good, unable to end this run. Miles with it. Beasley covering. Now the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Passes it to Siakam. He gets it in there. And now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Beasley, the pass to Lyles. Here's Craig. The three. Here's Lyles. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Lyles got 8.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Here he is doing it again.
Toronto calls timeout. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road, and you just saw how comfortable they were shooting the basketball.
Well, we have to give credit to the coaching staff. Terrific offensive strategy. Got them some great looks.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Siakam. Leonard comes in for C.J. Miles. Danny Green, he's checked in for Wright. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Green against Harris. He kicks it to Millsap. Pass to Barton. He dishes it to Millsap. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Leonard. Pass to Green. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here is Ibaka. Fades. And the Raptors miss again.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Harris against Green. Harris kicks to Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ibaka finds Leonard. Good work there as it goes. Leonard's got 6 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Barton. He had 10 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. And here's Harris from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the pass to Lowry. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Murray. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Over Murray. Murray with the defensive effort.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance. And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered.
Here's Anunoby. Outside for Lowry. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Well, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. Wonder no more. Here's a peek. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
The small forward position is traditionally a lot of scoring from that position. These fellas carry on that tradition.
And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player, defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all three levels.
Green. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Harris kicks to Murray. Right through the D for the layup. Murray's got 8.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Harris against Green. Passes it to Ibaka. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night.
And that's a good job of spotting up by Serge Ibaka. He's good in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Harris looking it over. Rebound by the Raptors. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Leonard. Over Harris. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's just a 4-point Nugget lead. Denver's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Murray, here we go.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
Lowry against Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
He gets that one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Murray. So many different approaches, Steve, on offense. Some guys force the issue, but Steve, who are some guys that really practice patience?
I think LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant. I think Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard to somewhat of a degree. Chris Paul. There's so many guys. I love the way they can just let the play develop or let the game develop. And then they can take over, but those are some of the names I think they play with a lot of patience.
Back to Barton. Harris outside. From deep three-point range, that one's not going to go.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Harris finds Jokic. Back to Murray. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Fred VanVleet is checked in for OG Anunoby.
Fred VanVleet.
Here's Murray. He's got 13. It's stolen by Ibaka. Murray against Lowry. Kicks it to Leonard. Here's VanVleet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Here's Murray up on top. While recovering, knocked loose.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
But you also want a decent shot if you can get it. That takes priority.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt that could be a gigantic swing in momentum given how that sequence developed.
And Toronto has possession following the miss by Jamal Murray. And it's good for 2. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass. Jokic has got 7.
Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 2 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
I was surprised on how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We return now to Toronto with a fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Harris and Barton, the two wings. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here is Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's 7 points for Gary Harris.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Leonard against Barton. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. The pass to Leonard. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Hits it from three-point range. Lowry's got 8.
Trading threes. It's a little bit of that mano right now.
You know, I can't lie. It's fun to watch. Gets the players going and the fans.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Now Murray. 13 points in the game. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here is Lowry. It's a 3-point game.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now here's Leonard following the miss by Jokic. They grabbed their own miss.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Now here's Leonard. 12 points for him. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. Here's Lowry. Misses off the left iron.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
And Jokic slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Leonard kicks to Siakam. On the wing, Green. And Green slams it in.
You see the strength, the explosiveness of Danny Green. He's not just an outside shooter, folks.
Well, Smitty, when it comes to Danny Green, this guy's got a lot of courage. We know that. The man lives with 2 enormous boa constrictors.
Jade and Lightning, those are their names. He's had Jade since his days at North Carolina. Said that given his busy schedule, snakes were just a lot easier to take care of than other pets.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Jamal Murray. Leonard with the ball, picked up by Harris, and Leonard gets it to go.
You have to give it up for Kawhi right now. He is wearing out the defense.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
Here's Leonard. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And again, it's Toronto converting. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in and all the cities you've traveled to as a player, which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball. The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
The second effort. Beasley with the rebound. Denver leading by 3. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's guarded closely. Back to Murray. Wright with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Nuggets now. Beasley with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down. He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
And Greg, one of the stories that had started developing since last season was the talk of Kawhi Leonard wanting out. Too many soured relationships, it seemed.
And he was eventually moved after requesting a trade. Pop and the Spurs tried just about everything they could to convince him to stay. Probably the most drama for a team known for not having any drama.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go now.
Here's Craig. This is to Plumlee. Pass to Craig. Fades and shoots. And the shot is long.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Leonard finds Miles. Toronto working the ball around now. Now here's Wright. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. A three from Leonard. Knocks down the three ball. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Beasley outside. Here's Craig. He's covered by Leonard. Craig kicks to Hernan Gomez. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Here's Wright. Pass to Anunoby. Now Leonard. Covered by Beasley. Fades back. Rebound by the Nuggets. Craig's got his fourth rebound in this one. He kicks to Murray. The pass to Plumlee. Beasley outside. The three. The putback. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Wright. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Lyles checked in for Jamal Murray. Here's Anunoby. Hernan Gomez covering, and the shot goes in from Siakam.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Right against Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Harris is checked in for Denver. Lyles kicks to Hernan Gomez. Passes it to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. On the money from 12 feet away. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Up top, Miles. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good. Miles has got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Beasley outside. Sinks that one from the post. Beasley's got 4 this quarter.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Now here's Beasley. Harris, right side. A stupendous finish in traffic. Harris has got 9. Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Van Vliet kicks to Miles. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. In fourth, the Raptors.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
The first free throw is good. And Miles drops them both.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Now Beasley kicks it to Harris for the tie. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Miles. Shoots over Lyles. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Miles missing. The Nuggets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Guarded closely. Beasley dishes to Plumlee. There's the pass to Lyles. 5 to shoot. Harris outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Passes to Van Vliet. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Van Vliet's got 6.
What a drive there. It didn't bother him at all to have a much taller defender hanging all over him.
Beasley, the pass to Lyles. Harris outside. The 3. Another 3 for Denver.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Wright against Lyles. And Wright kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. You can't get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the inside. Plumlee finds Beasley. Stolen away. Wright outside. Pass to Miles. Over Plumlee. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And he's able to get it back. A big-time effort for Gary Harris, providing a lot of energy for Denver. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Raptors trail by 4. We've got Green. Lowry out there with Ibaka. And it's Siakam in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throws good, Lyles. The Raptors shooting straight 49% from the field. Van Vliet kicks to Ibaka. The dish now to Lowry. Jokic against Ibaka. Clock at 6. Outside Lowry. From past the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barton outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Two shots.
First one falls for Leonard. He's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Barton. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Raptors trail by 9. Van Vliet passes to Leonard. Back to Van Vliet. Lowry for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
It seems like almost every shot Lowry takes is contested, but he doesn't let it bother him.
Lowry's gone 3 of 6 in his three-point shooting tonight. Barton kicks to Harris. Millsap passes to Barton. Jokic on top, defended by Ibaka. Now the feed to Millsap. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break over Millsap.
Come on.
Leonard, no luck.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Jokic finds Millsap. Outside Leonard. It's stolen by Lyles. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's stolen by Green. Here's Leonard. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 24.
And for Leonard, it's not just the size, it's the skill level and his commitment to greatness.
Leonard with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coast-to-coaster by himself off of that steal.
Well, in the case of Kawhi Leonard, actions definitely, Steve, speak louder than words.
He's one of the most soft-spoken players in the game. Takes a humble, persistent approach to almost everything he does, and the results speak for themselves.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Denver in the lead. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here is Harris. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Toronto. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And Lowry has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his 3rd triple of this half, 4th of the game.
Now here's Barton. To the paint, here's Millsap. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
A rugged finish from Millsap, undeterred by the defense.
Here's Toronto now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Lowry with the ball. Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. Over Millsap. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Harris passes to Jokic. Good work defensively by Lowry. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 2.
A tremendous catch and shoot player. Green showing he can create space off the dribble as well.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's Millsap. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Toronto with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Siakam. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. Outside, Green. No good with the triple. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A nice shot by Harris.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Green kicks to Ibaka. Down low. Outside for Lowry. He dishes it to Green. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Barton from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Barton's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Now the pass to Jokic. Over Ibaka. Jokic, no good.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Down low. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now Barton. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Lowry inside the line. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Millsap. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors leading by 3. Leonard finds Green. Outside Lowry. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Barton with it. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's now only a 1-point Raptor lead.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Over Harris. And again, no good by Toronto.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Murray. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Ibaka right side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Jokic against Ibaka. Wide open look here for Murray. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Lowry. Ibaka wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. And Trey Lyles subbed in for Paul Millsap. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Dishes it to Lowry. Ibaka outside. He kicks it to Leonard. Clock at 6. Outside Lowry. Lets it go from deep. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 4. Back to Murray. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Passes to Barton to tie it up. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And the dunk by Lyles.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Raptors shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line, Gary Harris. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both.
He thrives in these big moments. He's always ready to help put the game away.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Van Vliet. Ibaka outside. Will it go? And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 9 points now in the quarter.
See, that's money. Important point in this game. Danny Green takes it upon himself.
Harris dishes to Plumlee. Harris passes to Murray. There's the 3. That shot missing, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Down low, and Toronto turns it over again.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
For Denver, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Kept alive. Lyles no good.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
To the inside, Green. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Raptors lead by 1. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray surveying the D. Fires from 14. Toronto grabs the miss. Left side, Leonard. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Barton. It's good.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
.46 seconds left in the game. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Now here's Murray. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting for Toronto. Fred VanVleet. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Two shots.
drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And so Murray nails both of them. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
At the line for the Raptors, Danny Green. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And here is Murray. Kicks it to Plumlee. Three-pointer, Barton. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin, with Danny Green. And Danny, we know how good a shooter you are, obviously, but you have really incorporated defense into your game. Now, how important is it for you to show up at that end?
Very important. I mean, it helped the team a lot. My job really is come in and bring defense and a lot of energy.
Well, mission accomplished for you tonight, Danny. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time